What in the blue fucking hell are we doing on a Thursday night? Oh, I know. It's a double shot week of Reaper yet again. People just keep lining up at my door, and I got to get it out there because they fucking rock. Tonight, we are here to talk about Rid Them All, OKC's finest. And if you are a Pantera fan, or just a good like a big fan of like blues metal and shit like that, good southern metal, this is definitely the show for you. I want you to stop what the fuck you're doing, take the chicken wings out of your fucking mouth, and share this out everywhere. I don't care how many metal groups, how many friends you got to wake them up, goddammit. So before we get into that right quick, we're going to take a quick commercial break to our brothers at Villain Arts Tattoos. Check it out. That's right. Villain Arts Tattoos conventions are the biggest, largest in the United States and the world. But it's not just tattoos, people. It's a lifestyle. It's a weird freak family of performers and artists of all kinds. Check them out if they're coming to your town. As a matter of fact, I was at OKC last year. I'm not sure if I'm coming this year or not. I have to check the schedule, but me and my Dark Queen will be lurking about. So check them out. All right. I'm here with my fellow devils here. Charlie and Russ from Rid Them All. And Kyler, I love you, man, but I got, yeah, he knew I was going to get him. He says, hey, beautiful people. Hey, Reaper, and Rud Them All. You knew I was going to clown you for that shit.
Rub.
And then he says, how did you know I had a chicken wing? I'm a devil. I see all. Yeah. I'm psychic. I don't know. Oh, yeah. No, I'm just fucking with you. Anyways, gentlemen, how are you doing? You got to love that shit right there. All right. So how y'all doing tonight?
Hell yeah. How you doing?
Doing great. Doing great.
Now that I'm out of the heat, I'm doing fantastically, sir. Yeah. It seems like Mother Nature still has a bad case of Taco Bell shits, and it just keeps coming out hotter and hotter every day.
Fucking heat is bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, man. You know, and it's funny because I heard some scientists say that the reason that this is happening is because there's too much methane going into the air. I'm sitting here going, so you're saying because we all fucking fart, that's why it's getting hotter outside? Get the fuck out of here.
So what happened to global warming?
Right.
That's got to be it, right? It's got to be.
I don't know. We could probably debate that till the cows come home, but everyone will always say they're right and we're wrong. So
it was fucking pretty hot today. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Something else, man. But so you guys have a brand new single out, and it's called "Leave the Bodies Where They Lie." Um, tell us all out there in Black Flame Land, what's the song about? It's a banger.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh man, it's kind of a little bit of a stream of consciousness kind of type thing, but just kind of mainly just kind of being sick of people kind of messing you around and saying you're done with it. We're just gonna leave it where it lies, you know. So that's kind of it, man.
You leave the bodies
Kinda
where they
like
lie.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, just leave the bodies where they lie. You know, you get all the frustrations of dealing with dumbass people all the time. Their opinions, you know, everyone's got one. You just leave it where it lies, man. Just had enough. You know.
Yeah, and kind of
Fuck
like
yeah.
you get tired of it. You're gonna let loose, and no sense in burying them. Just
Yeah.
just leave them where they lie.
Don't waste a shovel. You know, just
It'll take care of itself.
yeah.
Oh man, it's definitely got Anthem written all over it. I have that as
you.
part of my daily playlist, so I enjoy it very much so.
Awesome.
But man, oh hey, welcome Todd Ashbacher to the show.
Todd.
Glad to have you out there, man.
Todd.
Hey, Todd.
Sure.
I wonder
Todd,
where
go.
JD's hiding at. He's hiding somewhere, damn it. Somebody wake him up.
Todd, go tell Brian to get up and get on here. Get him.
I don't know. I don't think Brian likes to talk too much.
Oh hell no. Yeah. Who told you that? Who do you know?
I don't know. Shit. So many of you probably know this out there in Black Flame Land, but Kingside Records kind of suddenly disappeared. And, sometimes that's how business is. And that's one of the things we were going to talk about this evening is a little bit how the industry has changed and is forever changing. It's like mom and pop stores fly by night kind of shit. And then they're here today, gone tomorrow. How did you guys approach that? I know it was just a shock to me, myself, and everybody else on the label. So how did you guys work through that challenge?
Well, we're still working through it.
Yeah.
I mean, we went from all of our streaming platforms and all of our streams that we had to zero, and all the plays that we had on YouTube, just starting all over. And we've been trying to, put our songs back up for all the fans on all the streaming platforms, and we got the codes. They gave us the codes and everything. What are they
ISRC code.
SRC code, so we can retain our numbers and everything. Because I hate to see it just go to waste. And
that's a lot of hard work.
Every time we try to put it up, it says it's still tied to their account, and we're still struggling with that.
Yeah.
Trying to get it. So we're gonna try it again here tonight, actually, and if it doesn't work, Russ is going to reach out to DistroKid and see what we could, find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, and if for any reason that SRC code doesn't work, because it doesn't work for my shit either, I think that's happened to just about everybody except Doomsday Rejects. They got their stuff back up, but I don't know if their numbers are the same. I haven't looked into that yet, but they did get back up. Some people, at that point, it's like if shit doesn't work right and you got to get back out there, you don't want to lose, a step from where you were. Just gonna have to build that shit again. And which fucking sucks. It just does. But if it's one thing I've seen, from Europe picks up on shit so much faster than we do, which is why DistroKid is almost invaluable. Looking at all the different countries that are you're listening, and they're always like in the top 5. It's like, fuck, we could be fucking European famous, and U.S. don't know shit about us.
And our new single that we released, it's not a single, it's the title or the flagship song for our next album. We're in the middle of recording. We released it out just to let everyone, hey, we're still here, jam this while you wait. And it was released, and now it's just gone, and we got to start over. So it's kind of weird. A lot of fans are like, hey, what happened to this song? I listen to it on Spotify every morning. I'm like, got to explain to them, and we're trying to put it up. It's
So we were kind of thinking the same, like what you just explained. It's we're going to give it another shot, so we can try to keep our numbers, but if it doesn't work, we may just have to put it up as basically starting over, and just build it up again, like you said. I mean, because you got to get it out there somehow.
It's like wasted time, man. It's a damn shame. It's just wasted.
Yeah.
I think it could have been done better. I think it could have been strategically planned better.
Yeah, I think that's the disappointing thing for me is that I get
Never seen a label do that before.
Well, yeah, I mean, choosing to shut down or whatever, that's their business.
Yeah, it's their business, their company.
I get it. They can do what they want, but for me, if I was going to do that, I think I would have gone with DistroKid and said, hey, this is what's happening. What can I tell my guys so they can get their stuff back up and receive as little interruption as possible? Because it seemed like we just kind of got no notice.
Oh, we got a notice.
Nobody did.
It was like less than 24 hours, I believe.
Right, and it's like that's
it's fucking crazy. Nothing preempted it at all. We just all woke up one morning and there was the email.
What? At the end of the day, it's their company. They can do what they want. Sure. But as a fellow businessman, the stuff that I've dealt with and handled, I would have never done it like that. Personally, I wouldn't have done it like that.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I think that was really the general consensus of everyone that went through that. So have you guys been kind of researching other labels?
Kind of filling it out. We had a couple that reached out to us, knowing that it went under, but they wanted money. They wanted, hey, it was just bogus bullshit, and we're like, dude, why would we do that when we could do that ourselves?
Right.
And that's like the forever argument. Do we really need a label per se? And I've talked about this with so many different artists and, musicians out there. And this is for all you would-be musicians tuning in tonight. You don't necessarily have to have a label. What you need to have is distribution. Because you're already making your own shirts.
Yeah. And promotion. Yeah. Promotion and distribution. I mean, that's
marketing.
Promotion is, back in the day, just like we do, you had to, flyers, hand them out, cars. Yeah. You did a lot of legwork. You go to clubs and pass out, CDs and with the flyer, your info. Go
to Kinko's and they.
Yeah, that's like ancient. Hand, That's ancient. Now you can do it with the click of a mouse, touch of your phone, and it's so easy to promote your band. If you're not promoting your band, you're just being a lazy ass,
Right.
It's so simple. You could just do it, and it helps. It does. It reaches a lot of people. Even if you think it's not doing anything, it does. And I'm the worst one, dude, about spamming people fuckers. I'll spam the shit out of them. It's bad. I can't.
It's like to keep people's interest, you got to keep, reinventing new things to put up every day.
Some people like it. Some people don't,
Well, they have to understand at the same point. you're trying to get
Yeah.
out there to the
Yeah.
masses.
The
There's
attention
only
spans
one
are
way to
short
do
now.
that.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. The attention span of the average person is, I mean,
long.
yeah.
We're in the age of the single. You know, people aren't really listening to 10 tracks anymore. You know, cover to cover. It's like, I want to
Yeah.
hear that one
Yeah.
song, or, you know,
We
give
still
me a
go
new
old
song
school. I
every
mean,
3
we'll
months.
set up a merch table in front of Guitar Center and try to hustle tickets. You know, actually, I think, yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're going to try that for this Cavalera show.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Come back. Come back. All right, let's see what happens here. We lost. Okay, so they got to come back in. You know, as we know, sometimes the cell phone doesn't always give us what we need. So, real quick, let's check out the awesome shirts over at Poison Valley Clothing. Check it out. All right, check out the awesome custom horror designs over at Poison Valley Clothing. And we are back with Charlie and Russ. They've come back from the abyss. Welcome back, gentlemen.
From the web.
That's right. So yeah, you know, and with a band of your caliber, you guys have played with some heavy hitters. One of them being the Texas Hippie Coalition, which I thought was like just the perfect bill for you guys. It really was. And some other big names as well. I think one of them was Anvil, right?
Yeah. DRI.
Yeah. DRI, that was another good one. Oh man, those guys used to be Thrash Titans, which is interesting because tomorrow night, me and Hoof Beast are going to be talking about the best thrash bands of the 80s that were outside of the big four that no one ever really talked about. So, but seriously, you know, there's no reason why you guys can't do it your way. But you know, you definitely got RUP behind you. So I'm always sharing your guys' stuff out. And that's actually a pretty good idea. Setting a tent up outside Guitar Center selling tickets. Shit.
Done it, man. Done it. We're going to do it again. The key is picking the right day. You know, when we set up out there when we played for Flotsam, it was playing with Flotsam and Jetsam. And, you know, it was sad. It was very sad because nobody really knew who the hell they were. They were going in there. The dude, I was like, what? Come on, man. So I got my Bluetooth and I found the songs on my phone and I was playing it on the Bluetooth so I could hear it when they walk up. It's like, who is that? Oh, right here. We're playing, you know. Yeah, people just didn't know. I was like, that's bad.
You know, and that's kind of partly, I think, mainstream is to blame for that because they only still push some of those glory acts from those days and forget about a lot of the other ones that were in the trenches. You know, you would think all that shit would come back or somebody would have like kind of discovered them, especially young people coming up, you know, with heavy metal dads and heavy metal moms. You know, they had their favorites as long as it's not Poison or Warrant.
Right.
Or Motley Crue.
Yeah, it's tough.
Don't even
tough
fucking
for
get me
bands
started.
like
Big Mac 103.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got great radio stations down there, believe it or not. Play a lot of local, you know, good local metal from what I understand.
Yeah.
So we have a question for Charlie. I don't want to forget this question. So here we go. It says he has a question about your tuning. I listened to the new song and some old ones. Are the bass and the guitar tuned the same? It's been driving me nuts trying to figure it out.
Well, I'm tuned in drop C. our bass player's tune totally fucking different. I have no idea. It just works for him. He's got it tuned his own way, and ultimately we're in the same key, but he's all over the neck. So basically, it's drop C.
It freaks people out when we play live because they can be in totally different parts of the neck.
Yeah.
You know, because the tunings are different, but they're, you know, it's together. So.
Oh yeah,
it's like a pleasant surprise, though. You know, it's like
I think it gives him more freedom. It gives him more freedom. You know, I think it gives him more freedom on the neck. You know, to do different things, and it doesn't quite limit it. Like when I had a 7-string, you know, I tuned my guitar. You know, the bottom 6 string. You know, it's a standard tuning, but that top string was drop A. This was back when they first came out, so I would play it regularly like a standard guitar, and I would work. I'd have a different riff, but you know, like on the 5th fret top string, that was basically drop D, and I would just go down from there and incorporate it in the song, you know. And so people wouldn't even know it was a 7-string till mid part of the song, then it just smacked them in the mouth, and it was just, you know. So that's something we're going to probably try to incorporate, is, you know, the 7-string, and because I got tons of music written on that, you know, and
hell yeah,
yeah.
How's the new album coming?
It's slow. We kind of got tied up. We just recorded a song called "Don't Die Yet."
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure you'd love the shit out of it. It's a really creepy. It's about a serial killer.
Ooh.
It fits a movie. I guarantee it. It'd fit a movie. Yeah. I could probably, you know, maybe give you a taste of it, but you can't share it to nobody. You know, you can just jam it. And,
you know, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
I know the rules. I know the rules, damn it.
I tell you, I listen to it, you know, it's done. Everything's done on it. I listen to it on the way. Of course, I listen to all of them. I listen to it on the way to work in the mornings on repeat. And it's just a fucking groovy ass, morbid, fucking happy song. I mean, it's
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, the darker the better.
If you heard this, when you hear this, you don't think it's us.
Yeah, it's a little bit of
it's out of the box
departure for us, but it's still in the mall though. That's what's cool about it. It's still heavy.
It definitely sneaks up on you. It will. Yeah. You don't know what's coming, and then it nails you. Yeah.
Kyler says he's all hyped up for it now.
Oh, it's one of those songs.
You obviously got a new fan.
I had this song basically written, I want to say 20 years ago. And these guys added their flavor to it and their riffs and their style and just brought it to life. I mean, it's just, you know, I think it's a great song. We have so many other ones that are, and this album's going to be different. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be dynamic, and it's definitely going to be some favorites on it.
And that's what makes a mark of a great band, a band that's constantly evolving. You know, it's like you have your signature sound. You know, Russ, your voice is undeniable. When I hear it, I know it's you. You know, and that really kind of makes the difference in my book when it comes to vocalists. It's like when you hear, even if you didn't hear who it was or the name of the song, it's like you hear that voice and go, that's that guy. You know, there's only been a few people that throughout metal history that are like very memorable.
Yeah.
A lot of the last 20 years, man. Nope.
Yeah.
So many of them sound the same. It's weird. Where do you draw your inspiration?
For vocals?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, goes way back, really. I mean, a lot of Gene Simmons from Kiss, you know, and
my favorite.
I always liked his voice better.
It's just a heavy voice. I mean, naturally heavy.
It's just got a unique style to him, I think. And John Bush of Armored Saint and Anthrax.
That's another one. Yeah.
He's one of kind of one of my big inspirations as far as vocals go. And you know, Anselmo and Hetfield. But big ones would be Bush and Gene Simmons. And believe it or not, C. Perry.
Yeah.
There's
journey
nothing
fan.
wrong with that. The guy could sing his fucking ass off.
Oh yeah, they call him the voice. So
Yeah.
but
Even though he's been hiding for the last 30 years.
right.
I saw a documentary on him, and he had his son irritation or something. The son was fucking with him there at the end, and he was riding his own tour bus and wouldn't hang out with nobody. He got really weird. Singers do that.
Yeah. I mean, shit. We all know that happened to Pantera.
Yeah, that's weird. That's fucking.
But
Yeah.
Phil couldn't leave the party alone. That was the problem.
Yeah, he had a back injury, and instead of trying to get it fixed, he just over medicated, and it's too late, man. Once you go down that road,
hard to come back from.
Yeah,
it really is. So, for all of you out there, that might not know the band, this was their last effort. Now, was there an actual title for that album? I forget. Or was it self-titled?
it was called Sever the Hate.
There we go. I was searching
our first
everywhere.
Album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was searching everywhere for a picture of it, and I found that somewhere, I think on Reverb Nation. So, but a lot of really good hits on there.
Sever the Hate.
Yep. It's called Severed the Hate. And where can people find that right now? Do they have to get in contact with you or?
Yeah. Dude.
How can everybody out there in Black Flame Land get that album?
Well, we're going to try to put it up. It's down now. I mean, we're even out of CDs. I mean, it's we're about to hit them up and make some more, and we're gonna have to bite the bullet, I guess, man, and just put it all back out there and start over. If we can't do it this tonight and get our numbers and everything, we're just gonna say fuck it, put it back out there for the fans, because we've been getting hit up to get them, and I feel bad because I got to tell them, no, man, it's our label closed the doors and took everything with them, basically. So
it was really unfortunate timing because for us, for anybody, but but we just that new single had just hit, and then
started getting some steam, and then it was just gone.
Yep. So you heard it here, folks. They're going to be getting that first album replicated yet again, and hopefully have it for you soon. So stay tuned to the group on Facebook, Rid Them All?
Yeah. And then ridthemall.com is our website.
Yeah, so go to ridthemall.com. It's a link to everything still, what we have. If you do the Rid Them All /EPK, you could get our bio and everything. I think there's a link to it on ridthemall.com. I mean,
there's still references to Kingside and stuff on there, so we got to clean that up.
We haven't updated it yet.
It's a nasty business, believe me. I had to have both of the Iron Serpents lyric videos fixed up because it had the old logo on there too. So
they created
be patient, folks. Be patient.
Okay. They created a lyric video for us for the new single, and I emailed them see if they could send it to us. So we don't have it on streaming platforms, but we still could put it on YouTube. And
absolutely.
Have it there.
That wouldn't be a bad idea at all, because most of our viewers here are on YouTube quite a bit. So I'd say just fucking go for the gusto, man. Get it out there, and then I can help you find some bigger sites that uploads a shit ton of music and videos they're out there. We just got to get you on the right one. And then that'll help spread the word even faster while you're trying to recover,
Yeah. I mean, the lyric video they did was really good. I mean, we liked it. And I don't know who we would actually contact to try to, have them send it to us. I don't even know if they still have it. I don't know if they just, took the black box and flushed it down the toilet. I don't know.
Well, that would suck.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it's anyone's ball game on who to contact or if they will even, get back to anybody at this point. So
We'll probably reach out again and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't hurt if not, man. We got people that can put together something probably even better.
True.
Got to keep
So
that
do
in
you
mind.
know, did he get rid of all the bands? Did he keep any? Is there any?
There hasn't been any activity. Every site says no longer in business. So it doesn't look like he kept anybody. We're talking about bands all over the world.
Yeah.
But I was going to say one of the nicest things is, bands like yourselves and all the other ones are out there still chomping at the bit, trying to, keep it all together, constantly doing shows. It's kind of nice nowadays because you can put everything out yourself and screw the middleman and, just kind of go at it yourself. But of course, you guys got the advantage of having RUP because I fucking repost everything I find. So the promotion is out there. So that'll definitely make it a little bit easier on you, I think. But you guys have a YouTube channel still? Is it just Rid Them All?
Hey, go
on
to YouTube,
YouTube?
type in Rid Them All, and it pop us up. There's a lot of live performances on there. I know we got the DRI shows up there, the Ho Show. You can watch
nice.
us. And us playing. And then I think the Flotsam and Jetsam show might be up there too. There's a couple clips from the Anvil show. I mean, it's just different ones. You got to surf through it. You can find. I think there you go. I think there's a version of us. Yeah, that's which one is that? Is that Badass Renee? So there's yeah. So if you go back to that picture, there was a no,
That
the
one?
one. No, go one more. Yeah, I got a surprise finger. I got a surprise finger in the ass on that one. That one really got me.
Okay. Well, now you're going to have to tell us about a surprise finger in the ass.
No, dude, I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Calm down. I'm joking.
Well, I was going to say, I know my viewers definitely want to hear about that one.
Oh, no.
But,
if that really happened, I would never say a fucking word.
I once had a bass player back himself up so far to my drum set that he caught a boom stand in his ass.
Oh, well, bass players love that shit.
That was pretty rough. Tyler says, story time. Who did the finger pushing?
Hey, man, 20
or was
bucks
it Brian
bucks,
throwing a drumstick at you? And
he could probably do it. I mean, pretty fucking accurate with them.
Oh, shit. Fan tries to catch a drumstick flying across. Goes right in his eyeball. I can totally see Brian doing that. Love you, Brian.
Yeah. He throws them out there to their fans all the time, and I'm always worried one of those big-ass hickory drumsticks is going to slap somebody in the face. But
oh, man. And then it's like either it's going to break out into a fight or you got a lawsuit on your hands.
Yes. He's pretty careful.
I know. All right. Well, as a matter of fact, we're going to take a quick look at one of the current videos you got up there for one of my all-time favorite Rid Them All songs, Bolted Doors. So let's get that pulled up. And this is for all y'all out there that, might not have heard this song yet or the band at all. And that way you can get a glimpse into Rhythm All.
Hear that noise? It's a little wah pedal. That's me.
Yeah.
It's a George Lynch wah pedal. I'm gonna get another one. I can do that right.
Mad respect for the power stomp.
Oh! You better run! You better hide! You better pray your vaulted doors! Are you so tired? For I will descend like death from above. My bare hands will feel your blood flow. Looking inside, what do you see? A living disaster, wrong with disease. Burn my eyes open, all that you bleed. Growing my hatred, planting the seeds. Now, time for harvest. The field's rolling backwards. Rewind in my head. The image is twisting and turning. Always wide open red. But I can remember. Oh, I won't forget. The pain that you suffer will pay for these memories. And these are all I have left.
All right. That was definitely, like I said, one of my personal favorites. Man, awesome fucking sound. Vocals, you can really hear those influences so crystal clear. Especially in your screams. I mean, I hear a lot of Anselmo coming through there, as I'm sure everybody else did. Did I lose him again? Gotta love it. That's all right. We'll see if it accidentally kicks them out. Wait a minute. Nope, they're back. Hey, they're back. I was just about to cut the commercial. Shit, I'm sitting here giving you all kinds of fucking kudos and shit, and you're like, get on me.
I don't know. A lot of people might be confused about the video of the bass player in the video. That is actually Todd.
Oh,
he was in
okay.
a coma. He was in a coma for a couple of years, and they fed him while he was in the coma. So Todd is what you have now, but that is Todd.
Todd says, "LOL, old girlfriend time."
That's Todd. That's Todd before the accident. He doesn't remember it. He doesn't know that's him. He just can't remember, but that's him. They had
He's still trying to rediscover himself.
Yeah, they had the feeding tube,
That's right.
how they turned the feeding tube on, they turn it off. Well, they left it on, and Todd got pretty big. He got taller.
The sounds at the beginning are actually Todd during the coma.
Yeah, the sounds at the beginning are the screams of Todd when he was in his coma.
Right.
Actually, that was done on my George Lynch wah pedal.
Ah.
Yeah.
Such a tight, bone crunching, kind of distortion pedal. I really dig it. Great fucking sound. Everything is so tight the way the bass kicks in. And like I said, you can definitely hear Russ's influences vocally. I hear so much Phil Anselmo come out of you.
Yeah.
But you still have a style all your own. It's a little bit more melodic. It's easier to pick out every word the way you enunciate. some people that do the gravelly, kind of singing. You don't always, quite understand what's coming out. But just for everybody out there, though, let them know what Bolted Doors was all about.
Bolted Doors, that's a vengeance story. If you're a Walking Dead fan, it's basically Negan inspired. There was a episode where they did kind of like the origin of Negan.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's basically the inspiration for that one.
It's for Negan.
Yeah.
Which is bad.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think it translates to life, as well. Not just
Yeah.
kind of paying homage to that, but it definitely translates. So would you say like a lot of your stuff just kind of comes from mostly personal experiences, maybe, some other things that just kind of influenced you at the time, or?
Yeah. I mean, every now and then, like something like that will influence me, like a movie, a book, TV show or something.
Vikings.
But the majority of the time, it's just like life experience or reflecting on the world type stuff, and then there's other times when it's just kind of like the Body song. It's kind of like one line comes to you, and then they just keep coming, and it's
Just
kind of
kinda
like a stream of
flows.
consciousness type thing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you guys got a show coming up. Pow. With the Cavalera. What do they call it? Just Cavalera then? I didn't know if it was Cavalera or Cavalera Brothers, where the two of them kind of got back together. That's a hell of a tour that you guys are jumping on there. So what's the Diamond Ballroom like? Is it big?
It's big. It's not gigantic, but it's big, and it's a legendary place to play.
It's the venue like Pantera would play right before Vulgar hit.
Yeah,
it's
a lot of country artists, famous country artists from way back played there. I mean, it's a really historical, got a lot of historical value to it. It's a really great place to play, and we're very happy to be put on it by DCF. I mean, it's an honor to be playing it.
Yeah, it's a legendary venue around here.
You couldn't have picked a better show too. I mean, fucking, Igor and Max are just legends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting Sepultura, of course. Right. You're getting the real version of Sepultura. I mean, and you're going to get some Soulfly. You're going to get the other stuff they got going on. It's going to be massive.
Yeah.
You got Inside.
Oh, hey, what's up there, Hoof Beast? Hoof Beast joining us. He says, will you do several shows with them?
We'd love to, but I think it's just this one time. They're coming through, and we're going to be us. And there's another band called, is it Neanderthal Jones?
I think
there's another local band called Neanderthal Jones. They're a great bunch of guys. They said they got a good sound, and we're the local support for them. And it's going to be a banger. I mean, it's an honor to play this show with them.
Oh, fuck yeah. Absolutely. So would you say that things are getting a little bit easier with some of the bigger promoters around your state? Because I know you guys were having a little bit of trouble with that in the past.
It's it's like every other state probably. It's hit and miss. It's just it comes and goes. It's and a lot of it has to do with when COVID hit, it about killed everything.
Oh, man.
So everything is back up and running, and it's just hit and miss. It's there's a lot of different promoters out there, but a lot of the strong promoters that's been around for a while, they stay strong. They'll be here after all the other ones come and go. And
nice.
We're fortunate to be able to deal with them.
Oh, that's good. Now you've talked before. You definitely want to try to hit some other states. What are some of the other ones in your region you want to try to hit?
We definitely want to do Dallas. You know, we played Mavericks once. We'd like to go back and do Mavericks again. They loved us when we was there. Uh, Dallas, of course, we'd like to go one state out at least until we're able to do a little tour up one of the coasts. But
Yeah,
definitely
man.
we'll come to your area.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't think it'll be too tough to get you up here. It's weird though, dealing with so many different clubs across the states. It's like, who are they? Why should I book them? So now I'm like, I started out trying to get the venues that everybody asked for, right? And then I go to these places. These are the bigger ones. They're a little more they're like the staple ones in each state. And they're like, the fuck is that? They're going on tour? Haven't heard of them. It's fucking crazy.
And now when someone goes and looks us up, right, instead of having our king side, on their site, they go look how many views we got. Now we're back down to fucking zero, or I mean, it's all over. So they go, well, these guys ain't got no fucking views. Who the hell are these ass clowns? It's like, God damn it.
Yeah, it's tough.
I hate that everything is a numbers game. I mean, let's face it. The record business has been a numbers game for a long time. Now it's just like kind of like a popularity contest. Oh, how many, Facebook followers do you have? Oh, how many Instagram followers do you have? And it's like, that doesn't really have much to do with the band. I mean, if you're taking it off of that instead of seeing people watching the band or actually going to the show, that's what I think really makes the difference in the long run. But, it is the way it is. So we do have to play the game to a degree, even though Spotify doesn't pay you shit. Maybe a shiny quarter here and there. I think I heard somewhere that it was either Apple Music or Amazon pays the most. I, of course, never saw a dime of it, so I don't know.
I got $8. We got $8.60 on Reverb, and I refuse to cash it out. I'm gonna let it keep building. I'm gonna have them so they can write me a check or something or some shit so I can.
There you go.
So I mean,
and it's like, how many people still use that? Even I wonder.
I go in and check it every now and then, and I go through all my spam, and they're like, "Oh, you want to sign me? Yeah. You just want $4,000 from me? Huh? I gotcha."
Nah, see that don't make much sense. Now
you get labels. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I do know that some labels kind of are like this, that are independent, obviously. Are you willing to invest in your band? That means, are you going to, pay for the recording, get it the way you want it, which was no different than what we were really doing before. Yeah. And then, obviously I mean, there's actually a label act that we all used to be with, Sensation. They just signed with Soda Records, and they got a pretty good roster, and it seems like they're getting treated pretty well. So I would definitely check them out.
What's the name?
It's Soda, SODEH.
Okay.
Because I know they're looking.
Okay.
I wish we could all send our shit to Housecore Records and Phil just sign us all. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, true.
But, and another thing is, you got to find one that really fits what you're doing. It's okay to be on a label that's diverse, as long as it's just metal. I think that was my only dislike about the one that we were all on, is there was, some non-metal acts on there. It just, I don't know, just didn't seem like it fit. But there was a core of us where you had, your type of red dirt thrash, doom. There was some death metal there for a minute. So it's like, even with the hardcore stuff was pretty heavy too. So
Yeah.
I think we all had a good thing going there. So if you can find a label
Yeah.
like that, and they're out there, you just gotta find them.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll help with that. So
I appreciate it, man. You know, everything
I'll
else.
do what I can, man. I always promise that.
True.
But
Yeah. Definitely. Thanks.
so when can we expect this new album? Is it maybe like a winter release, or
Probably
Okay.
somewhere around there.
you recording with
Yeah.
the same producer?
We should have about 8 songs.
Nice.
Yeah. He his name is Zane Smith, and he's in a band called Locust Grove, which they're badass too. We've done
I
shows
think
with
I've
him
heard
in
of
the
this.
past. Oh yeah, he's really good, and his band's really good. We love doing shows with them too, and they're busy. They're they're working their ass off also. So
Well,
And,
hey, it'd be pretty cool if maybe sometime you guys could put like a little. Nowadays, people are doing weekend tours where
Yeah.
you do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's a
Yeah.
hell of a lot easier than trying to book something on a Monday night.
Yes, sir.
That shit
Monday
cracks me
night.
up. It's like, oh, we got Thursday, we got Wednesday, maybe a Tuesday. Oh, wait a minute.
I
that's
bet you
free.
do. I bet those dates are open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, because ain't nobody gonna come out.
Nobody. It's like no one's got it unless you find the magic town where nobody fucking works for a living. You know.
The only place that I can say that consistently is a live state, there's two of them: New Orleans, Louisiana, and Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, definitely.
Those two states, I feel like out of the entire U.S., it doesn't matter what fucking day it is, they go down to the bar and they want to see some good live fucking music. And they can get away with it every day of the week too.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's like some of these other states, it's like you said, and we all know it. COVID shut down a lot of venues in a lot of states. Some of them didn't come back. Some of them are back, So it's like the playing field got screwed up
Yeah.
pretty bad. But that's good to know. So you
Yeah, it
guys
did.
out there in Black Flame Land can expect this new record, and it's going to be a little different. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's still 1,000% rhythmal. And I think it's going to appeal to even a
Oh, yeah.
wider audience. Is that something you guys ever take into account?
We are working. Yeah, actually, we're actually in the process of writing a ballad.
That hasn't been done in how long? From any metal band, really.
Yeah.
That's why that band.
You can just imagine
Go ahead.
I mean, you can just imagine what it's going to sound like. I mean, it's going to be our flavor, and we're in the process of actually, that's the next track we're going to work on before we go record. So that's at the top of the list to start on.
Awesome. Yeah, good heavy ballad, man. I think, that could be an instant hit for you, to be honest. Because, I mean, you think about Pantera and Cemetery Gates. Or You Give This Love, There hasn't been,
Yeah.
Right.
the last 20 years, it's just been heavy aggressive, heavy aggressive, heavy aggressive. There's really not been a ballad in a long time. So I don't really see that as a bad thing. So,
Well, it's definitely different. I mean, it's not your typical ballad. It's different.
exactly.
It's gonna have some cool hooks in it. Definitely, it's standout.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully, it will be accepted.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yes, Hoof Beast, we all love the Cemetery Gates. Yes, we do.
Oh yeah.
All right. So they can find you guys. It's shameless plug time. Where can they follow you?
We have a group on Facebook. Read them all. So you can just search it in the groups on Facebook, and we're there. We used to have a Facebook page, and it got hacked a while back, and yeah, it was a big ordeal. Yeah, so we're going to be building up another one, and but mainly YouTube. You can go to our personal pages, searches. If you go to the Facebook group, you can find us.
Absolutely. And then you said ridthemall.com.
Ridthemall.com. It's links to everything. So, I mean, I think we got a link tree, don't we?
We do have a link tree. We don't use it much.
We need to get a link tree. We need to use it.
The ridthemall.com. It's kind of like a link tree.
Yeah, it is. It's got everything on it. So. Our name, ourname.com, man. Yeah, it should all be there. Yeah.
All our shows are put up on bands in town, so you can see those. And that's embedded into our site. So, and we promote it, all the shows on Facebook too. So
yeah, Facebook too. We're always out there hustling, promoting the shows, and we have tickets to this Cavalera show also. So anybody out there wants tickets, you hit me up, Russ up, Brian, Todd, and we got them.
Yeah.
And they're $25 if you get them online. I believe there's some fees involved. It's more than $25. At the door, it's going to be $30. So I mean, it's definitely a benefit, and to get it from us. And also, we're probably going to have some specials running where they might be 15 or 20. Some giveaways and stuff like that. So to definitely show, you're a big Sepultura fan, Cavalera Bros fan. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Shit, they don't want to miss seeing you guys perform.
Oh yeah,
you guys
man.
are amazing live.
We're just big fans, man. We're big fans of the music. But I will tell you this, everyone's got an ego. Ours is in check. We know where we come from. But when you come watch us live, you will get us 100%. There'll be no backing tracks. There'll be no shit like that. It'll be us 100%, and we'll put on a show. And it's people like it, and we love throwing on shows. We just absolutely love performing on stage. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Humble and laying it down as it is. Shit. $25 people compared to $150 to go see 5 million bands that maybe only 2 of them you're actually there to see. I mean, this is the Cavalera Brothers and Rid Them All. Where else are you going to see this? Get them.
I tell you what, it's going to be it's going to be air conditioned, and it's going to be inside.
See, you don't have to be out in the hot fucking sun turning into a fucking raisin.
And there'll be beer. There's 3 bars in this place. And there's 3 bars in this place to get beer and liquor and whatever you need. They got it. And Diamond Ballroom's always a party. I mean, it's the place to play.
From what I hear, man, it sounds amazing. And yeah, Paul Nada says, no backing tracks. We did an entire show on Black Flame Entertainment dedicated to unmasking all the bands that are currently using it.
I will tell you a lot of bands,
all of them,
use backing tracks. Though the drummer will have it in his ear so he can keep time. Our drummer don't do that. We don't do none of that. We don't use inner ear monitors. I mean, we're up on stage. Our amps, there's our fucking monitor, and that's what you're getting. Anybody knows you play on stage. It's not like what you hear out there. It's totally different. It's
way live.
100% live. And so, one of our songs might be a little faster than you've heard, but you know what? It's going to kick ass, and people are going to love it.
Exactly. And we only exist because of all of you. So we need you out there. Fucking, sweat and bleed the ground with us. That's what it's all about. We come together.
Yeah. There's a lot of good bands here in Oklahoma. There's a lot of good talent here. I mean, it's a melting pot, man. There's different genres too. How many weeks was it? 2 weeks ago, we played a thing called Summerfest, and there's a band from Tulsa
Yes.
called Shelter in Place. They played there with us. We were the only two heavy bands there. The rest of them were hip hop and R&B artists.
Oh wow.
And everyone loved us. They love Shelter in Place. They love Rhythm All. We got autographs. They got pictures taken with us. I mean, they just blew their mind. They didn't think that nothing like that was going to be there. And the lady that booked us, I think her name's Christina Perryman. She booked us there, and people were wanting to see us. They were wanting to see the Shelter in Place and Rhythm All. They were waiting on us. And it was a fun gig.
Those moments are very precious because it's not like that in every town. Sometimes you could be playing in front of 10 people.
Yeah.
Next time you could be playing in front of 100 or 100 plus. And, there's nothing that makes you guys stand out that much more because people are, if you haven't figured it out yet, hip hop is a dime a dozen. Everyone's doing it. They can do it off their phones.
True, yeah.
There's not a lot of people that can do what metal bands do. And there's all different kinds. And the thing about Rhythm All is that if you don't like a lot of screaming and, can't understand or it's too fucking fast for you, these guys are right up your alley. It's kind of like the best of both worlds in a way, I'd like to say. So for everybody out there in Black Flame Land, now that, for all the fans you've made tonight and the ones that showed up to hang out with you, what would you like to say to them as your lasting message?
Hey, Russell, you go first.
That's like being put on the spot. No,
Oh, you knew it was coming. Come on.
like you guys have been talking about, it's like you come see us, you're gonna get what you get. I mean, we're 100% real. We're not gonna have a bunch of effects, a bunch of backing tracks and all that. It's just us and you guys, and we want to have a good time. We want the people that come to our shows to have a good time and enjoy the music. We want to meet you after the show and talk to you and make some friends. Not just fans. Make some friends.
Yeah.
I appreciate the comments about being able to understand what I say.
Yeah.
I take great pride in that. And what's the point in singing a bunch of scary vocals if you can't understand them, right? But anyway,
otherwise you can't connect.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I hope. I think there's, with our music, I think there's something for everybody there, and just come out and check us out, man.
Yeah, definitely. We really appreciate our fans. We really, we love to talk to them. There's not going to be no time where a fan will come up and try to talk to us and we're going to turn away. I mean, it doesn't matter. If I'm loading my gear out, I will stop and sit down and bullshit. Say, hey, how's it going? It's an honor to have fans. Fans are what make. If there was no fans there, we'd just be at rehearsal. That's right. We, come out to the shows, come talk to us, come say, hey, we welcome it. You're not going to piss us off one bit, Hell no. At the Diamond, we're probably going to have a special shirt made for the Diamond.
Nice.
The merch table, yeah. Russ is on top of that, and he's doing a badass bang up job on our merch, and it's, we love our fans, man. I mean, we love performing for them. We love the enjoyment it brings them. At the end of the day, we're artists and we're performers, and that's what we love to do.
Humble as always, and believe me, man, we're going to get you back on the airwaves yet again so people can get their hands on your music. I know everyone's fucking playlists are suffering after what happened. So,
Oh man.
uh,
I'll tell you a
you
funny
know-
story. You know, I had an endorsement deal working for guitar. You know, I'm not gonna say what company.
sure.
And when this dropped, all of our shit went to zero. They couldn't find us. They found the Rhythm All page, you know, on YouTube, and you know, we looked at views. We just put them up. I had like 63 fucking views for Folsom Prison Blues, and we had over 2,000 or something real actual views, not bots. We didn't pay no one. These are actually people that actually watch the damn shit. You know what I mean? I was just, they sent me this letter back basically saying, fuck off, loser. They didn't say that.
As
They didn't say
politely
that.
as possible.
I summed
Right.
it all up in a nutshell. It was really nice and businesslike, but I took it as fuck off, loser. Yeah.
Well, you know, you go from saying, yeah, really, we got this much, we got this much, we got this much. Then they actually go and look, and then it's like,
Yeah, they wanted all, I sent them all the links, and they were interested, and you know, and they went, by the time they went and looked at the links, it was, the links were gone, and then they found what they found, and that was it.
well, the fans, myself, we're going to get you back there. We'll get that opportunity back for you as best we can. Keep doing what you're doing. And I know you guys are going to destroy that show. It's on August 30th, right?
31st.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, I'll pull it up one
Yeah,
more
31st,
time. There it is. Oh, August 31st. Shit, I almost fucked
Yeah.
that up. So if you are going to be in Oklahoma City or around there, get some tickets from Charlie and Russ. Get your asses to the show. It's going to be fucking off the hook. I thank you,
We will
gentlemen.
deliver.
Yeah, they even deliver.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us again here in
Thank
the
you.
underground with some fresh eyes out there and fresh ears to hear the fucking powerhouse that you guys are. And
Thank you so
thank
much.
everybody
Appreciate
out
it.
there in the comment section for just being awesome as always, showing up and showing these bands, you know, that you want to hear them, you want to see them. And that's what propels us to all to do the best that we can do. So as you're getting ready to lay it down for the evening, and you have visions of massive riffs and pummeling drums in your head, stay heavy.